Today we're looking at 15 car engines that can empty your bank account faster than they burn fuel. From $8,000 repair bills to catastrophic failures, these engines are known for destroying themselves from the inside out. Mechanics see these problems every day. Stick around, because number 3 could save you from making the worst used car purchase of your life. At number 15 is GM's Oldsmobile 350 diesel engine. It powered vehicles like the Cutlass, Delta 88, and even some Cadillacs, and it stands as a classic example of how not to design a diesel engine. GM rushed it into production by modifying an existing gasoline engine block. The result was a weak engine producing only about 105 horsepower while suffering serious internal problems. Models built between 1978 and 1980 were especially unreliable. They used head bolts designed for gasoline engines that couldn't withstand diesel compression, which frequently caused blown head gaskets and hydrolocked engines, often leading to repair bills of $3,000 or more. The engine also lacked a proper fuel-water separator, allowing contaminated diesel fuel to damage the injector pump and fuel system. Cold starts were another major problem. Glow plugs regularly failed, forcing drivers to crank the engine repeatedly. Even when it did run, the engine was loud, underpowered, and unreliable. Early versions also lacked an effective PCV system which allowed diesel soot to coat electrical connections and prevent the car from starting. Although GM made improvements by 1981, the damage to its reputation had already been done. Lawsuits flooded the courts, resale values collapsed, and many owners ended up replacing the diesel engines with gasoline ones. Coming in at number 14 is Toyota's V35, a twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6. While Toyota engines are usually known for reliability, this one has raised some concerns. It's used in vehicles like the 2022 to 2023 Toyota Tundra and the Lexus LX 600, and although it delivers strong performance, reliability issues have begun to appear. Toyota recently recalled more than 102,000 vehicles equipped with this engine due to manufacturing debris that could contaminate the bearings. When this happens, drivers may notice knocking sounds, rough operation, or even total engine failure. The recall mainly affects gasoline models built between July 2021 and February 2023. So, Toyota has promised free repairs under warranty, but honestly, this whole situation has led a lot of folks to question the long-term durability of the V35A engine. If you're finding this information helpful, remember to like the video and subscribe. Coming in at number 13 is Jeep's 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, which powers vehicles like the Wrangler Grand Cherokee and Cherokee. While it delivers strong performance, it's also developed a bit of a reputation for reliability problems. Models produced between 2011 and 2014 are especially known for cylinder head failures that can cause misfires, ticking noises, and check engine lights. Repairs usually range from $500 to $3,000. Many owners also report ticking sounds caused by worn rocker arms, which tend to get louder during acceleration. Overheating can also occur, especially in Wranglers equipped with oversized tires and improper gear ratios. If you hear rattling or tapping noises, it may indicate a failing timing chain or oil pump, which could lead to complete engine failure. Cooling systems can also become clogged with debris or sand inside the cylinder heads. Even vehicles that receive proper maintenance often develop major engine issues before reaching 100,000 miles. Although Jeep has not issued a full recall, repair shops report heavy demand for engine repairs. Jasper Engines, for example, has over 1,000 Pentastar engine rebuilds on backorder, highlighting how widespread the problem has become. At number 12 is the Mercedes-Benz M271 1.8-liter engine used in several C-Class, E-Class, and SLK models. Despite the prestige associated with the brand, this four-cylinder engine developed serious mechanical issues. Models built between 2002 and 2010 frequently experience timing chain failures. The first sign is usually a rattling noise during cold starts, but if ignored, the problem can lead to severe valve damage. Repairs can easily exceed $3,000. Early versions of the engine also suffered from premature wear on the balance shaft sprocket, which requires removing the entire engine to repair. So, camshaft adjuster magnets can, actually leak oil into the wiring harness, which eventually contaminates the ECU and causes all sorts of electrical problems. And yeah, direct injection versions of the engine also tend to suffer from carbon buildup on the intake valves. Plus, valve cover gaskets and oil cooler seals are pretty prone to leaking, leaving those noticeable oil spots right under the car. For supercharged versions, there's also the risk of the supercharger clutch failing, which leads to a loss of power and those annoying whining noises. Even though Mercedes made improvements in later versions after 2007, a lot of owners still end up facing some pretty costly engine rebuilds before they even hit 100,000 miles. Okay, so at number 11 is the Subaru EJ25 engine. Produced between 1997 and 2005, it powered popular Subaru models such as the Impreza, Forester, and Outback. This engine delivered that distinctive Subaru rumble and the reliable, all-wheel drive performance that fans really loved. However, it also suffered from a well-known issue: head gasket failure. The aluminum construction and weak gasket design often caused coolant leaks. Sometimes the coolant leaked externally, while other times it mixed with the engine oil, forming a milky sludge that could, severely damage the engine. The boxer layout helped improve vehicle stability but made repairs far more difficult. In many cases, the entire engine had to be removed just to replace the head gaskets, with repair costs often exceeding $2,000. Another common complaint was piston slap during cold starts, which created a knocking noise caused by uneven cylinder wear. Subaru eventually improved the design, but not before thousands of owners became accustomed to carrying extra coolant just in case. And hey, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Coming in at number 10 is the Audi 2.0-liter TFSI engine found in models such as the 2009 to 2011 A4, the 2010 to 2011 A5, and the 2011 Q5. One of the biggest complaints about this engine is excessive oil consumption. More than 126,000 vehicles were included in a legal settlement related to the issue. Faulty piston rings and excessive crankcase vacuum caused the engines to burn oil rapidly. Many owners reported needing to add a quart of oil every 500 to 1,000 miles. Audi initially claimed this level of oil consumption was normal, but eventually introduced a repair involving new piston rings and an updated crankcase system. Unfortunately, the fix often required a costly engine rebuild that could exceed $6,000. The engine was also known for sudden timing chain tensioner failures, which could bend valves and lead to repair bills ranging from $3,000 to $8,500. Additional issues included oil sludge buildup, faulty PCV valves, and clogged fuel